step by step on how to install your CarPlay. 3 tools you'll need: your Phillips screwdriver, your T25 Torx bit or a H4 Allen key, and your radio pins. The first thing I always do is remove these 4 radio button covers. So you press it in the corner and just prise the button away. So your buttons are out. Next thing you want to do is install your radio pins. Give them a click in and pull the radio out. We've got 2 plugs. You pull the pins and remove the plug. Same on this one. Press the 2 pins in and remove the plug. Next, you want to take your Phillips screwdriver, undo those 2 screws. Next, on the vents, I usually make a gap at the top, put my screwdriver at the side, either side, and prise out. I always remove this panel so we can feed the wires neatly behind. First thing you need to do is make sure all your dials are facing one way or the other, and remove this with a pull. Next, we're going to use the T25. I use a gun because I'm lazy, but most people will just use an Allen key or a manual tool. There's 5 of them. 2 there, 3 under here, and that will release your panel. Next, I'm just going to pull this panel off and unclip your hazard switch. Now we're off. Pull this rubber away and that will just expose that little gap, and I'm going to feed some wires through here. What I'll do, this will sit on the dashboard, this will go to the back of the stereo, so we push this through the little hole and bring it back through on ourselves. I'll then put my hand down the back, meet it, and there we have our wire. This GPS sensor, then I'll just tuck the wire in inside and use this sticky back to stick it to the dash. Next, I will feed these USBs. I like to put them underneath the glove box and up behind this panel again. This is the part that goes to the back of the stereo, so this is what we'll feed in first. Through there, find the gap, over, and pull it through. Pause. Same again with this USB. Push the white end up, find the wire, and pull it through. All my wires are pulled through. That's your 2 USBs and your GPS signal. I'll then use these USBs, push them through the gearbox, the glove box lid, and there we're there. Right, next step, we're going to start plugging in the wiring loom. So this will click, this will take your original stereo loom and convert it to the one that we need for the CarPlay. Make sure that all clicks in. So next we are going to, we'll put the radio pin into the back of the CarPlay. We'll fit our loom, which will just click into place. And then we will start adding in all these little white boxes. So you can see that's a 4-pin, so it will go into here, and so on with the USBs. You just look at the pins and they'll line up. This little canvas box, this is what communicates your stereo buttons to your machine and stops it flashing, stops the miles flashing. So we connect that in. We'll then plug this one into here. We'll then plug our USB, slim one next. Just gonna twist our little GPS on. Now the USBs are in place. And push on your radio pin. Now we'll test the unit before we push it all in.
Cool.
So the unit's on and loaded. We'll just go through the settings and set it all up. Z-Link should always be what you'll use for your CarPlay connection, and then obviously anything else that you want to use additionally will just be down to your choice. But yeah, everything's set up and ready to put back together now.
Yep.
Everything's in place, so now we'll just build it back up in reverse order. I'll always leave this unpushed until the final stage, just in case anything goes off. But let's start rebuilding it. Firstly, I'll just push my rubber back in place. Next we'll plug our panel back in. Don't forget to plug your hazard switch back in, and then line it up top and bottom. And everything should click into place. Next we'll put our 5 screws back in. One, two. Put our heaters back in. Make sure your dials are still all to the left. Line it up and push. And we'll just test them. Everything's spinning as it should. Everything's fixed back in. Right, and finally we will just push it into position, leaving the screen on so I don't trap any of the wires. And that is in and sticking to the dash. Now we'll just test the CarPlay. Right, so go to your Bluetooth, search for car BT. It'll ask you for a pin. Allow that. Hands-free device has been connected. I usually then go, oh, don't even need to go to Z-Links. Use CarPlay to link, yes please. Please connect your phone with USB or Bluetooth. And there is your CarPlay loaded and ready to go. You'll have maps on there, your messages will be on there, phone calls, WhatsApp, Google Maps. And then you can obviously download anything else, and then you can go back to the main menu, go on your other apps, and you'll have other stores, other apps in your Play Store to download stuff from. Really, really simple. I hope you enjoy it.